Hey bookworms! I'm BookMouse.
And I'm BookKitty.
And this is Our Book Nook. Today we are going to be reviewing the book Feed by M.T. Anderson, written in 2002.
It was a National Book Award finalist and a Los Angeles Times Book Prize winner.
The Feed is set pretty much in the future after a decimated Earth. There is no green space. Everybody lives under domes. And they all have an implant in their brain, which is called the feed. All their data comes from the feed. All their advertising comes from the feed. Corporations run everything in this book, right down to the healthcare. Oh my God, corporations! And then
They even run school.
They even run school, trademarked. The story is told from the point of view of one main character, Titus, who is a high schooler, and what happens to him after a spring break trip has a horrible incident happen to him and his friends, and the fallout from that afterwards.
Where was the spring break?
On the moon! Yes, dystopian world where they go to spring break in high school on the moon. So it just follows Titus's experiences with a girl he meets after the incident that happens to them on their spring break.
And how things can go horribly wrong.
Yes, horribly wrong. And when you live in a consumerized world and you're not rich.
I first read the book in college as part of an English class, and recently took a look at it again, almost 10 years later, and I have to say I had a different perspective on it, which is pretty common for a book being revisited. The book follows a male teenager in a futuristic world, in our world, where technology has gotten so advanced that it's commonplace for people to have a microchip called a feed link in their brain, implanted directly into their brain. And they get everything they need through this feed link. It's linked to their autonomic systems. It's linked to their memories. All their memories are data-based in this feed link. And they get all their advertisements and all their chatting and basically all the stuff we do on social media and on the internet through this feed link directly to their brain, which is a little scary. When I first read this, it was before Google was listening to what you were saying and giving you relevant ads. But all of these things were in the feed link. They were getting personalized ads directly to their brain cortex. It follows this teenage boy over the course of maybe a year.
About a year.
They do mention several months passing at some points, and it's him and his group of friends and this girl that he meets shortly into the book. What I got stuck on was the fact that these people no longer knew how to write. They were sort of shocked to find out that people actually had to carry their laptops and do things with their hands. They have flying cars called up cars, but they don't just fly around like most futuristic movies or shows or books. They go through things like up tubes and drop tubes because the Earth is completely decimated. There's nothing natural left that's safe. When they go to the beach, they're in hazmat suits.
Yes.
And
everything is under domes.
Domes, fake suns, fake clouds. Matter of fact, when they talk about the clouds, I thought it was funny. They had clouds TM, registered trademark. And so like your house might have a separate climate than your neighbor's house.
And you could program it.
But what I liked, what I really stuck on, I mean, all these things are cool. This advanced technology to get used to in this book is a great thing to know. But what really stuck with me was the fact that the female lead, her name was, Violet. Her name was Violet. She had her pulse on what was going on in the rest of the world. She was paying attention to the news and what was going through international problems and so on and so forth, and nobody else really paid attention.
They were more concerned about the latest sitcom,
The latest hair fashions. They go in the bathroom just to change their hair fashion because it changed in the last 5 minutes. Groups of girls just go change their hair because, oh no, there's something new now. And so I liked the little glimpses into the real world. But I also liked the fact that because the main character was so centered on the tech and what was going on, you didn't really focus on what was going on in the rest of the world. I think Miles had some good points. I would recommend you read this book if you don't have a problem with stories that could really be our reality one day.
I saw this book as a warning. I saw this book as a wake up and see what is becoming of our society, the commercialization of our society, the inability to choose for ourselves. And I really think you should read this book to just get a feel. Join us next week.
We'll be reviewing Night of the Living Trekkies by Kevin David Anderson and Sam Stahl. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Hey, bookworms.
I'm so sorry. Okay, together?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, bookworms.
I'm BookMouse,
I'm BookKitty.
and this is our
Our
book.
Nook.
Book Nook.
Shit.
We can fix it. We'll start over.
There's your R rating. Perfect. 3, 2, 1.
What are we doing? I'm so sorry.
Getting
This
out.
is the end.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. This has been. Oh, thanks for joining us next week. Okay.
I knew I was gonna do that at some point.